and it is on. Okay, now it's on. Like that. Okay. And then I go into the game.
Satisfactory passed up Rising Star 2, my Rock Band game that I've obviously played a lot of, and Stellaris in number of hours played.
Cool. Thanks, and you're welcome. I don't have
Still
the
needs
display capture on.
50 hours to catch No Man's Sky.
Oh, no, you can hear that music. Yeah, the volume's kind of okay. This is just fine.
Good.
Yeah. You're a little bit louder, but that's fine. I think that's a good thing. I'm about to send you the code.
Okie doke.
There's the code. And now, for my next trick. Oh, you can't see my health. So now I can control the thingy, so you can see my health. Isn't that nice? In Rumble Studios, you don't pick the screen, you don't pick where it is. But here I can.
I think it's taken a while to put up the ID to be available.
Yeah, it has taken like 30 seconds to a minute or something like that. Probably around what it is. I want to try the trick. It's a fun trick. It's not even a trick.
What is it?
You fly up in the air on your jetpack, and while you're in the air, you switch to parachute.
You start playing Cross. The only thing I really think of about having parachute.
Oh, I needed to refuel. Still not working?
No, I'm still not finding it.
Okay.
Pasted a copy again just to make sure I'm getting it. Let me reload. And I immediately get in. Well, that's good. It's not that hard.
Okay, good. Oh, I don't need the extra ammo. And what did I really want to do coming in here? Yeah, I was thinking about we started making a bunch of cables, which is great.
Yeah, and I'll get back there and do some more of that.
Yeah, I have no reason to go over here. I suppose I can try to start some. I can start one thing of computers, but I gotta figure out there's an empty manufacturer. And
Yeah,
I
our
suppose you really want bauxite.
max consumption is 4,000 now, with 4650 product. We can't count on apparently those newer power things that I made. So I'm gonna go over to the oil thing and start to expand out.
Like storage containers and stuff.
I mean, no, there's the original pure thing where I built a bunch of plastic factories and fuel refinery and then fuel power things. I'll shard I think that's a pure. So I'll shard that because the pipes will hold 600 and it'll produce 600. So I'll just try to double all this stuff and make a bunch of extra plastic.
Okay.
And
yeah, that's fine.
I might take the new plastic.
That's what we need.
And melt it someplace on the theory that it'll take forever, but we're doing pretty good the way we are. But it'd be nice to have some nearby.
Yeah.
Just
yeah. And I might go get a mine set up to belt some bauxite to water
right.
and near that other stuff. I might start setting that up. That's probably what I'll do. Cable, plastic, screw, circuit board. With those things in it. Yeah, that's fine. Close enough. Oh wait, did I do that right? That's fine. So now this can belt there, I guess. I can belt it into there. Circuit board and plastic. Whatever.
Yeah, this crude oil is pure. So if I put in three shards, it does 600 a minute. We've got the level 2 pipelines. That will take 600 natural.
Okay, you're gonna start pumping out a few computers, so we'll have some computers. It's not bad. Yeah, we're gonna need some more of those too. Okay.
I can just add the bunch of new plastic to the old belts and then upgrade the belts. Which helps with the heavy fuel too. Cool.
What else can I get that's easy? These ones.
30 per minute. 2. So I can do 2 more sets of 8. Refineries doing plastic. Could do a bunch of rubber too if we needed it, but I'm fine making plastic for now. We can change over. I'm out of motors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, I didn't
6.
see the. Ones. $500 motors. Either those things. I don't need all 500 motors, but I will consider taking a bunch. Oh, there are a bunch.
Yeah, I'm gonna need. I just ran.
There's. Do you need 300? Do you need more than 300?
No, 100 probably. Because I'm gonna make a few more. Although I might double this again, so it's hard to say.
Go for it. They'll be made by the time you want to do that again, and I
Yeah,
won't have a reason to have that much excess. I'm just dumping this into the milestones.
right. No, good. Yeah, that's the important stuff. That's our progress.
Just to clear it, so I don't gotta think about it. I'll need to make some heavy modular frames, which we have plenty of stuff for. I'm not worried about that. So you don't need that many of them right now.
Right.
I don't know until we unlock a lot of these milestones by getting some bauxite, which I'll want to do next. I'm not sure what the phase 4 things actually need or what we want to mass produce, like an en masse. I have no idea.
And the other things, it's like if we have a ton, we're in pretty good shape just generally.
Yep. So I will drop these in here. Pick that up. Oh, I can take these too. Nice. Okay, so just those. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
This one's the easiest. Yeah. I don't need that much wire. Okay.
I couldn't. Oh, okay. This is the output. I'm putting stuff in the output. Why is it letting me do that? Darn. Well, this is all completely wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay.
built all of my crude oil and hooked it up to the output that should be heavy oil. So that was wrong.
Yeah, very cool. We're starting to look at the map. Oh, yeah, and then... Well, yeah, we get a fly-y thing later, but... Yeah, I really need bauxite, so I'm gonna go... Whoa, that was weird. Gonna go try to, start building on the bauxite. The bauxite. Weep, weep, whoop, weep, weep, whoop, weep, weep. Whoop, weep, weep, whoop, weep, weep, whoop, weep, weep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let this make the rest of those computers, and we should have, maybe even a few to spare.
Cool.
After dumping them into the, milestones. We'll at least have some. I don't want to spend any. But this thing spat out 130, really fast.
Nice.
So now there's that many. I'll go ahead and dump these.
I built the new 7. I want to build 8, but I didn't have enough motors. Refineries with the outputs in a row facing the original 8. So now I just have to hook up the output in heavy oil to the pipes that are already there and hook up the output of plastic to the pipes that are already there. And that should be pretty quick.
Sounds good. We'll need a few more computers, not like a ton. Later on for, we'll probably need a ton for the phase, but the milestones will need a couple hundred more computers.
Okay, yeah.
At some point, which we make with circuit boards and basic stuff. So I could probably just keep making the computers.
I'm making a crap ton of circuit boards, so that hopefully that will help.
Yep, and I'll go grab those. I'll grab a stack of those, and then I'll go get bauxite. Where's the concrete? I swear that's looking for concrete. Oh, steel pipes. Forgot about those. Oh, I don't have any cables over here from. Grab another one of those. Grab a few more of these. That should be fine. Oh, I didn't make more computers, but I can do that whenever.
And now I've got the level 4 belt moves so fast that you can't run on it in the wrong direction.
Oh, cool.
Not successfully. Really?
Hmm.
I got to get rid of all this crude oil.
Yeah, this is pretty long.
This is not moving. It's not full, but it's not moving. This is.
I'm on the hunt. Going the wrong way.
Now, I guess it makes sense that each of the individual refineries doesn't produce that much. Yeah, it's only producing 10 heavy oil per minute.
I just want to shoot one thing.
Yeah, this thing is not full. This is taking 60, 120, 180. And I've got, and these are all just produced plastic, 80, 150. I think what I built is just enough to keep our fuel generators going. That been enough fuel for it now. So I'll get enough motor. I'll build another batch. That plastic on my belt.
Is that what it sounds like to everybody else? I hear something completely different. Had to get my thingies. Just kidding.
So I'm bringing a bunch of plastic. Yeah, I didn't realize it, but what I did was just enough to keep the old fuel production and power production going that we'd been working off the buildup we had earlier, I think.
Of fuel or oil, of crude stuff?
AFK real quick to get some water.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I get done with some of this, I might start making a little mall for storing things for us to pick up.
Jeez.
You've got a crap ton of encased steel beams there, which is great.
Yeah. I just had a fun fight with a whole bunch of stuff. Flippin' fun fight over here, guys. Oh boy, that's flippin' fun. The spiders are a wonderful idea. What an annoying creature to fight. Can you hear me?
Are we connected?
No, for some reason,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hang on a minute. Do 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 do. Hello?
Oh, heck, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, good, good. Because a minute I was talking and I didn't hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know
Good.
what that was. Again with Discord at every 5 minutes or something. Okay.
It's nice to be able to just go grab 100 motors.
It is, yeah.
And you've got the encased, one of the things I was talking about is you've got the encased steel beams, and it's just like, just being able to pick up all the things we need without
Yep.
trouble. So I'm going to make the 8th refiner for plastic. And then I think I'm going to make another bunch of plastic that's this. I hate to see this stuff all stop.
Okay, so what I want to do is... Yeah, no, Discord just keeps randomly disabling stuff. And it's not nothing we're clicking.
I think something might be full up here. Yeah, we're full of the
We're full of it.
yeah, we're full of the I'll make a couple of personal storage things. Those smaller reinforced whatevers.
Yeah, huh?
So our
Yeah, huh?
production just stopped.
So you only need some coal. And you need water with coal, and I need aluminum solution plus water with a bauxite. And it takes a diesel some water. I can figure this out. I can give it a whirl and at least start making some. And then you
Yeah,
can
and
refine it, because I'm dumb.
Well, no, and it's also, I mean, honestly, I just, if it's not the most optimal, whatever, it's not that important.
Oh, it is. It is. It will be. I'll make sure.
Oh, gonna
I got
change
it.
again when
Oh, I
we
don't have
when
power.
we boost up, but mostly I'm gonna go back to I made 7 refineries because I ran out of motors, so I'm gonna make the 8th one. Then I'm gonna make a third set of 8, and I think I'm gonna belt that plastic. So 8 would be how many? I might send 2 onto the current stream, so that way I can just have a 60 and just use iron plate.
You gotta build that plastic. You gotta build that plastic. Go, 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 go. You gotta build that plastic. All right. Where's the power? I should have noticed the power, but I didn't. There's a power bug. Found a. Oh, I gotta blow these guys up. Let's blow them up. I gotta blow them up.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. Oh, I need to.
And they'll blow you up. Boom. How does it work? I gotta throw this at you. Then I gotta go boom. Hey, buddy, catch. Catch. It's a grenade. Boom. I got a present for you. Boom. Boom. I got a present for you. Boom. There's another one. I gotta go get it. Anybody else wanna go to the party? We got fireworks. We got fireworks for the party. Look out for the fireworks. Boom! Oh, that's a big friend over there. I don't want to hurt him. Pick this one. It's like a booger on the side of the rock. You gotta pick up a power slug.
Yeah.
This planet has the juiciest boogers. I can see it's right over there. So I just gotta get power through here. Then I can belt it however I want. So where's the power cords? Where's the power cords? Alright, I guess it was a decent ways away. And there's water here. So you can get enough water, I think. I can probably get enough water out of here. Store what it's there for. So what I would like to do then is gonna have to find the coal. Is there a bad guy here? No.
So I'm gonna make like 500-600 more smart steel plate. What is this making? Smart. smart plating. It'll take a while, but it's all loaded up with plastic in the manufacturer.
Now, 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 now.
175 of it there.
For him and himself and everybody around. Trouble ahead. You gotta be kidding me with that, right? So a full thing of rifle rounds on this guy. There we go.
Some more coupons. There was one architecture set that I was thinking of getting for 10.
Oh, I see.
Oh, billboard. Billboard's not worth that. We get that later when we've got everything we want.
Feels kind of mean doing that, but what are you gonna do? I was standing on a building and this poor creature, I was just like, guys,
Oh.
get to shoot me.
Yeah, right. No, that's what I built those spitty guys by the oil. I would just build a observation tower, stand at the tower, and heave down Nobilists until I ran out or they were gone.
Yeah, I'm realizing how effective that is. I'll try it later. Logistics. Logistically speaking, no. Wait a minute. Ooh, factory ladder.
Yeah, I figure it'll look cool on the outset. And well, the roof, if we ever decide we want to start making roof, and the road barrier, railing, it'll look cool. And the railings, I want to have an option beside the wall. And if the plastic starts coming in where we don't need to be piling it up quite so much, we can divert, like I'll make a 60, we can divert 60 to, we can put down the next up belt and then belt in 120 and then gradually upgrade to where it doesn't matter that we've got so much plastic that we can't use because it's on a belt someplace, because we've got enough to spare it. Because I'm going to make 8 more refineries making
cool
plastic, and then do some more power, because we're going to need more. I wonder if there's a refinery where you just take a little bit of this. Maybe I won't make more plastic. Maybe I'll see if there's a way that you could just use the crude oil to make fuel. And then I think that's the one where I ended up, you get like this gunk and then just feed the gunk. It's a physical gunk, like you could pick it up. It's not liquid. Although liquid you could do where you have to flush your thing. Oh no, you're using all that.
yeah, and don't you need to, I mean, I was thinking you would need containers. Normally you would need like a plastic type of liquid container, and that you would combine that in some other step.
But I think there's a way fuel and turn crude oil into fuel and gunk, like pick-upable gunk. And then you just feed the gunk into the tick. And I think you can like reprocess it. We've got so much plastic piled up that we could afford to have a bunch on belts for a while. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put down that other refinery, so we'll get the...
Yeah, so I can go this way.
Yeah, fuel creates polymer resin. 60 crude oil creates 40 fuel and a bunch of crap polymer resin. And you can take polymer resin and heavy oil residue. Oh no. Or you could produce heavy oil residue. Why would you want? So you can produce fuel and polymer resin. I'm not sure what you can use the polymer resin for, but honestly, even if we get nothing for it.
Yeah, you can hear me still, right?
Just destroyed. It just gets destroyed, and that's fine.
You can hear me still, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
okay,
can you hear me?
Good. Yes, just wanted to triple check there.
Yep, and we're topping up on rubber here. hard time loading the refinery.
Try to build here.
Let me log out and log back in. You might want to save just well, unless you've done it recently.
I will do so.
I mean, it's letting me right back in, but I was not able to access the refinery to see it, whether it's
It's a weird glitch with the game there.
full. There we go. Yeah, that was.
I think that's what I want to do.
Waiting patiently while the creature gets out of my way. Of course, I guess from this creature's point of view, I just built stuff everywhere he wants to walk.
Deal with it. I'm redoubling my efforts.
Now, it's not. I don't get 3 full sets. I only get two and a half. So I can't build 8 more refiners. Yeah, our maximum consumption now is 4,400 and we produce 4,650. Our normal consumption is 2,800 though, so.
How did it get maxed?
I think there's a bunch of things that like work sometimes that we've hooked up to the grid, like constructors, manufacturers that aren't going, and other things that aren't going. I've been adding a fair amount of stuff, and presumably we're both adding machines.
Okay, I'm adding just a few. I haven't really been building much.
I've added a bunch. I just added 8 refineries.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And yeah, that's 240. So I'm using 480 crude oil, and I've got 120 left.
Okay. Yeah, there's another impure bauxite right along the belt path.
And that's the kind of thing where, as opposed to going halfway across the map to get something else, it's worth just, shard the crappy bauxite if it comes to it. But I don't I mean, aluminum struck me as something you never really needed that much of.
No, just to get through this ending phase. So I figure I was going to set up, set something really basic up, just to have some bauxite being made.
Right.
Just to get aluminum going. Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of just you need 200 aluminum or whatever, and it's not
exactly.
bad.
Yeah. I'll need some copper. But yeah, max consumption hit peak. Wow. Wow.
So I'm going to do these other ones and have it be just power.
I'll pick those up. Make more inhalers. Just in case, people join the server later. You never know. Any more, you little buggers?
So I could do 2 refiners making fuel, which should run a few more power things. I'm missing copper sheets. Oh my goodness. Stupid thing to have to run back for. Oh well. I've been using it and using it. I didn't replace it, so that'll do it every time.
Yar, she blows.
Oh, I can run over to my check out my, oh darn, I probably should have grabbed more plastic. I'll go to my circuit board place and just make sure I've restocked the plastic is okay, and I think I can get all the copper sheet I need from there. And I can check out the cable. So I should be able to start producing 80 fuel, which will do 6 more fuel generators. Maybe add 7 and run short every once in a while. And that'd be another 1,000 power.
Jeez, that scared me. They do that well. All these things just surprise you.
Yeah. And especially, they make a noise and you get a hiss of some kind.
And they bop you and you go flying. Speed way.
Especially the guys who snort, the bigger ones.
Yeah. Not fair. It depends, but I get alarmed a few times.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. With this rifle now, I feel very comfortable just blasting away, and I'll have to get more ammo at some point. You do burn through it. But the stuff just dies. Like, it's not much of a fight with the rifle. Which is good, I feel great about it. really wanted to try it out.
Yeah, I'm just stealing all the copper sheets from my assemblers. They're going to pause for a minute, but I've got 4 stacks of copper sheets. That's a win.
Would it be helpful at all to have some coal-burning power plants over here?
We'd probably want more steel because there's going to be, like, we haven't sharded the other pure oil. And we're working on nuclear power. So I would probably want more steel. Have you grabbed cable recently, or it's been a while? Because it's not massively. I think I might have only set up half of these.
Yeah, they can hit you.
So I've got to get. I'm not going to do it yet. But
Close to that one.
I don't know why this thing's not working. Yeah, it's stuck. The belts, you know. Yeah, so I've got enough to set up. Goodness. 5 more. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could do 5 more constructors making wire, which will feed 5 more constructors making cable. But I want to get a couple other things done first.
Okay.
I'm using a fair bit of packaged fuel. We might end up having to make some later.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I've got 68 on me, but it means I use 32. It's funny how sometimes when I jump into a hypertube, it shows me a picture of a completely different hypertube in the area that I've used recently.
I think the game is doing a fair bit of trying to keep up with like your clicks, and it mostly probably lets you move around relatively within the space that the game recognizes. And when you affect a change, it does its best to show you what it's supposed to actually look like based on how the server is running off my computer or something.
Right, yeah, they can't do like a Minecraft thing where you calculate the position of every frickin' block on the screen.
Unless you have a dedicated server. So whatever they did to have it run off of our machines reasonably well is probably some combination of difficult to do and the way the game works. Like, it's designed with that in mind, probably.
Yeah, and the architecture, I mean, their 1.0 is like in a few days. And so they released this. I mean, their building is years old. The architecture of the game is not, the most up-to-date.
Yeah,
I mean, they might have updated.
yeah.
And also, if they're using, like, is this Unreal Engine?
I think they're using, so.
Yeah, if they're using Unreal Engine.
But it's got to be difficult to. I don't know how many. I haven't played too many games where they let you simply enough run. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's more games than I think that I just haven't played where you can just play with friends on a hosted server like this. I mean, it's free. Like, normally you have to do like the website thing, and be like, or have somebody that knows what they're doing set something up.
$10 a month.
So I really just need some water in a refinery. Because I just want to make some aluminum to clear the...
Right.
Because we can do a lot of stuff.
Huge.
So power, no, production, water extractor. Oh, allows fluids to be transported 10 meters upwards. No, I don't want to do that. And I need rotors. I don't think I can make that many rotors. I don't have enough screws. I have to go back and get rotors. I also need to go back and get motors. But not that many. Because that intakes water. Let me figure out, let me figure out the math for this. So I can pump out water at 120, 120. I don't need to make it super efficient. I can be crappy at this for now. I understand the set of 3 thing. I can take a picture of it, but...
Yeah, and you don't need that anymore, because we have level 2 belts. So you can take 600 water and pump it all into one pipe. The old thing was because of the limitation of 300 maximum in level 1 pipes, and you needed 360. So it's much easier now.
Oh, so that means you can do 5 pumps into 1 or something?
I think whatever.
Or it doesn't matter because the limitation was the 300. So if you're not making 600, go ahead and use the plastic tubes, and it'll go ahead and pump the water.
Yeah, you just need to have plastic in addition to your...
Yep. For some reason, I was trying to picture a real pipe not being filled or utilized to capacity and wondering how it functioned. But I have to ignore that and know that if it's not being fully utilized, that it will be able to send that much water through, up to that much water through the tube. I just think of it in terms of water pressure. Okay, that's better. I'll think of it in terms of water pressure. Okay. And that's just water. So let me go. I just want to look at this one more time briefly. I don't like writing anything. I don't like writing things down. It's a fun challenge to try to remember it.
No.
Because then I'll have to keep looking back at it. And then I won't need it. That's the same thing. So 18 water. Ooh, that's way too many. Yeah, you can't possibly use that much water. So I'll just have one pump.
Right.
Because I'm only bringing, well, 12 bauxite is, so I could make 5. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And that spits out this stuff in silica, which you then use with coal. So I need coal to turn into aluminium. And then I guess the water can just cycle back into itself, which is stupid. So I do need some coal belted over here, but not much. And then you can recombine. And that's just a foundry. A foundry is a normal, like, smelting place.
God, my things aren't working because they don't have crude oil.
Or an assembler with copper. Which we could probably, I wouldn't mind occasionally dumping copper ingots over here if there's no copper nearby.
Right, yeah. It's not that hard a lot of times to carry stuff.
That could be down here. Oh. And we're using that copper, I think. There's copper way over there.
Whereabouts are you now?
I'm up in the, I'm near this water area, where the bauxite is. And there's coal and some oil way up there.
Power place, so you're not near the secondary power, because there could be some extra copper there. I'm gonna do more wire to make cable when I have.
Might as well take the normal coal.
For some reason, I'm not getting enough crude oil. This is heavy oil. That's 260. I need 360.
So I'll go get the coal. I'll start doing that.
Yeah, this is not getting crude oil. I don't know why. Maybe I'll just put a pump in to help things along, even if it's not rising.
Not too far away at all. Is it on the ground? It's over there.
I just put in a bypass on the theory that maybe it was taking when the fluid passes through junction, maybe some kind of calculation slows it down. I seem to have a better flow rate. 300 something.
Can I make those? Yeah, 12 isn't that much. 120 coal per minute, so I can do. That should be very easy. Just two little bells. Two cute little bells. That's fine. Conveyor belt is too steep.
So I'm pumping I've got two new things of fuel. So I should produce 80 more per minute, and I should be able to put up 6 or 7 more fuel things. Yeah, we're producing 4650 and maximum consumption is 4500. But normal consumption is under 3000. So if we've got some those batteries that we've got are, you know, enough to, I might want to make some more, but those batteries are. just added 2 more batteries, so we'll have 600 power. And I'm gonna add some power generators. So. Oh, weird. Managed to run out of rubber. Fortunately, I'm in the most convenient place possible for me to run out of rubber. I'm not standing next to the thing, but I'm in the place where we make it.
Oh no, I got lost.
Yeah, I have a hard time picturing where you are in relation to like all the other things.
Way up north. Compared to any other place on the map we're familiar with. I think I can change the music now. Dun, 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 dun.
So I think I'm only adding 6 more. We'll see how much. We'll see how the fuel continues down, and if I've accidentally made enough floor for 7, I might.
I really just want to go straight that way.
Oh, for crying out loud! I built all these facing the wrong way.
Ooh, what's this? More bauxite? I don't need no bauxite. Look at me now. I got all the bauxite. Holy cow! Wow! Oh, got bauxite. Yeah. Got
Heavy
box type.
modular. Oh.
Heavy modular. Heavy modular. There, I did something. I'm doing something. Yay! I'm doing something useful.
Yay!
Oh, I finally ran out of iron plate. Awesome. And all I need to do is... Wait, what did I want to do? I wanted to build it over here. Yeah. I don't think I need all of that. I can adjust it. So I need to build the water things here. Have it pumped. I want the water to be flat so I don't have to deal with the pumps. And they can go right into the foundries right here. And then, yeah, the foundries. I think. No, not a foundry. A refinery. Yeah, have it go into the refinery. Then the refinery can go into the foundry. Because the foundry is where you make the ingots for aluminum. Aluminum ingots. Now let me go get in the tube. And I'll think about this while I'm in the tube.
All right, well, we're up to 5,400 production, even though I ran out of heavy modular frames. So I'm short one, possibly two.
And just like that, just building a few belts makes it feel like you're at home again.
Yeah, get things set up.
Like you had to clear the area of a bunch of animals and other things. And then, yeah, and then you build a few things, and it's, and now you can see there's belts along the side of the tube, sort of, on the ground. So you can see it on your approach.
There's not a massive extra bunch of fuel here. So, well, so I might just leave this as it is. We need about 250,000 points worth of stuff to get the next ticket for non-animal things.
Cool. Well, maybe
Oh no, the
we'll have so many animal things.
plastic has stopped.
Oh.
I think there's some inefficiencies here where it transfers from one thing to another. Yeah, I've got to upgrade stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking, whenever one of us got around to it, just add a ton of storage space.
Yeah.
And then maybe, like, I don't know, shove it into a ticket dispenser for just clear half of it into a ticket dispenser. Or all of it. I mean, like, just to keep it running. Just fill a ton of totes with what we'll use until we're using it for something. Oh, you were thinking of belting it. I know we just gotta deal with making sure we still make power.
Yeah. That's full. That's full.
Stuff here.
I thought these things were transferring. That's rubber. I don't understand why it stopped. Are these other ones aren't connected to each other somehow? Yeah, it's going again. I'm starting a plastic belt.
I don't think any of those.
It's a little nerve-wracking that the spitty guys were attacking me while I'm just trying to build the belt, but I just kept trying to build it. But it wasn't so nerve-wracking that I actually lost my health.
Ah, yep.
Anything else that's decided it doesn't like me. got a lot of iron plate. And like I said, it's just bringing 60 plastic at the moment. But once we realize that we're not really missing out on anything, we can just upgrade it all. Oh, a couple other guys want to bounce in.
This seems reasonable, I think. Missing anything? Plenty of that. Oh, a blender attack is a blender. Wow. Yeah.
Going on.
Grab some plastic.
Come on.
I think I have everything that I need. Oh, and we're not exactly working on nuclear power. We're gonna get there soon.
Right. No, it's not. Yeah. I don't think I've ever gotten. I might have gotten some. Like I did like one, and then the game. I quit that map not long after that. So
yeah. But around towards the end of the game, and then it's just like any other thing, just building out a fun area if you want. And then
right.
or
Yeah.
otherwise play the game again. Or have massive quantities of things for fun. And I got tons of fuel and ammo and bombs. We're packing now. Oh, the uranium I put in the air is still sitting out in the air. But it's far enough away that it's not bothering you, so there's like there's a placeholder uranium that's floating in the air.
Cool. Now I've got out to the power hub, bringing plastic eventually.
You have what?
There's a belt bringing plastic to the power hub, so it's going to be forever before this thing fills up again. The plastic there. Now it's only bringing 60 times, so I shouldn't say that because it's piling up at a much faster rate than that.
You belted it to the secondary power area?
No, to the hub, to the transport hub.
Oh, okay.
We can pick some up from there eventually. We'll be able to just,
How much storage? And you built a bunch of storage space at the end of the belt?
Because I'm only bringing 60 a minute at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's great.
Well, I might be getting cut off.
I think possibly. Yeah, my game glitched or it does just stutter a lot.
I hopped in the tube to go to the secondary power area, second power area, and just immediately froze.
Yep,
But it popped up
in.
coming in, so yeah, I didn't. I passed like a few feet in the tube, and it dropped me out of the tube. You know, like 10 feet away, 10 feet down the tube.
Okay.
And I maybe should have done the circuit board tube a little closer to the end of the other one, but I don't mind running a few feet. Be right back.
Yep. Because that's going to make some water.
And actually, I'm not that far from belting some plastic down to the secondary power area, but honestly, it's not critical.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need circuit boards back at the base?
Probably. If you have room to carry them, I don't see why not. Yeah, otherwise I would go grab some at some point, just I was making some computers, but the computers that I built have been done for a while at this point. I've been focusing on aluminum.
I'm going to come back there. I'll grab a couple things to fill up.
I really don't need that much, do I? How about I just make 2? I'll make... Why not make more, though? How many do I want to make? I could make a bunch. It's ridiculous how many you can make. Yeah, you could make 5. I could do 5 refineries, obviously, with a quarter of the bauxite from the pure one. Cool. So it's a stupid amount.
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I jumped in the main power area tube, and the first image was of me going back up where I just came from, on the upper floor where I'm doing wires. Is there a place where we have the better square box?
Sorry,
parts? The reinforced frame.
We really don't have. There's a few.
I need some more for building. I could just crafting bench though, so I've got the parts for it.
There's a few in the box with the building area for the building stuff, I think.
I might
like
just...
where we stuff the where we had been putting motors and other things in that one box next to the hub.
What do they take? Is that just
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll take a look. Smaller box and something. Because we have a crap ton of smaller box. I had to put them into a storage because it stopped making them. So I wouldn't mind having a little, hand-filled. Apparently it takes manufacturer.
Yes.
Well that's different.
If you would like to, you can change the purpose of the... I have computer set up to be made at the two manufacturers that I was going to make some of those next, but I haven't gotten back to do that. Because I'm doing the...
Keeping the, do I have a computer circuit board? I'll put it in with your steel reinforced whatever, cause that way you can just grab.
Okay. I would normally put the computers in that same box where manufactured things that we like to know are there. But I'll move them there. So I need a few junctions. And it needs to get fed with bauxite.
I'm sorry, which was the computer one again? That you want the
that same bin near the hub where manufactured goods go, the one closest to the hub, where we were putting motors and rotors and other stuff. And the fuel, where the fuel is.
Yeah. So, all right, because that would fill that. I brought a lot of circuit boards.
Oh, not circuit boards, computers. Sorry.
Oh,
you had a tote nearby that you had put circuit boards in that I took all the circuit boards out of that extra one where you had put them. So the same one will work.
2800. And is there computers someplace?
Any leftover computers would be in the same one that I would put where we were putting the motors before.
Yeah, and that's empty. So I'll grab some motors.
There may be some computers that have been built in the two manufacturers that are probably done making computers.
I'm grabbing some motors.
And it should... I only have 4, so 60 it should ultimately fill these. But what's the best way to do it? We can split it once, then split that twice. Same thing. Okay, let's go ahead and get the pipes in. Don't really need that much water.
I'm sorry, what was the manufacturer you said that I could swap if
The two by the assembly area has two manufacturers at the end set to making computers that can be used for something else.
Got it.
And if you want to set any excess stuff just in a tote next to them,
Sure, yeah.
They won't go to waste there.
See it assembled.
I really didn't need that, but that's fine. I don't need these.
I don't see manufacturers. I've got the one I put up on the hill.
Yep, they're behind the assemblers. So if you go down to the assembly area and you keep going, whatever direction is away from the space elevator, you'll find two manufacturers with four storage containers pointing at each one. Yeah.
Oh, and there's...
Okay, so water's flowing.
Yeah, there's 150 computers.
Yeah, good. Okay. So split this. And then split this.
Oh, good. You got this pumping screws in there, so that'll be good.
Oh, yeah. If it's something that uses screws, one of them can be set to just having screws. And it'll make them reasonably fast. I think they're only doing 60 screws per minute, or it's like 120 or 60. I forget what there's. I think there's 3 going into each, making 40 a minute.
Yeah, so I got to turn this thing up. I've got a box here with the stuff that had been in. And then I'll make a run and grab some stuff to fill these up. So we can make a few hundred of those things.
Okay, that's correct, I think. And this does 60 per minute. They each use 12, and there's only 4, so I could have another one with just that one conveyor belt. There's enough water going, and they're just not powered, and then I need a place for the output, the silica, and the, whatever the crap is. Figure the trees. But not those ones, apparently. Let's move. I don't want to move. Silica. 50 per minute? It's kind of a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's basic belt is just gonna.
Oh, It's using one. I got this all wrong. It's using. I didn't do this quite right. It takes 18. I didn't read this right. It's 18 water each time, so it uses 120 per minute. So I'm just gonna refactor this. I just didn't do that right.
Yeah, no, it's
So let's just say I have two of them running. Let's just do two. Since I don't want to do math. That's right. So I need 3 water pumps. That's all I need. 3 water pumps. It's the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing. I do feel a little dumb, but not really.
yeah.
So I just mixed that up a bit. That's no problem. So I need to so 2 of the bauxite. So I can use all the bauxite for only 2. So I was just doing that all wrong. So I'm stupid. Sorry, I keep saying that. I'm completely joking.
Yeah.
I haven't set these up
No,
before.
No. This thing, that thing.
I'll have it set up before we're done.
Yeah, I'll have this thing set up, and it's just going to dump them in the same area as those computers. And I'll bring some computers back. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. It's not that bad. I thought the steel pipe was full, but 1 of 2 is full. And I just grabbed a few stacks.
A little awkward here. Hopefully that's not 20 meters.
All right, I'll bring back the computers and some other stuff that I got. That I got to figure out. we got almost 3 stacks of. Oh, and I brought back some motors too. So that box is full.
Okay, now it's doing that correctly. So these should be ready to fill, I think. It's not on yet. I think. I think that's all right. The ingot and the silica. Oops. Oh, that's what you need those for. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I'll want to make some heavy modular frames myself. Is that what you're doing in the manufacturer?
Yeah, and I've got it set up. I mean, it only makes 5 a minute.
Fine.
Not gonna.
I'm just gonna make some crappy fluid buffers here for getting things started. It should be able to keep itself flushed. But I'll still... What do I want to do here? Do this. There's sort of trees in the way. I'll just set up something. I can always change it. Yeah, the trees kind of get in your way here a little bit. I'm assuming this is right.
I'm gonna go grab a sandwich.
Yep.
I won't be long. Just 2 minutes.
Should still work. So 120. Oh, okay. And this uses, so it uses 240. So it really just makes 240. So you get double silica. I think I sort of remembered that. So I really just want one. And 120 coal is how much I'm producing. So it really is a 2-to-1 idea. And I don't need 2. Because I'm only producing... because it's very easy to do. You just got to look at it. Just want to verify. Yep, that's about it. So I really only want 1. Well, I built 2. I built 2 just assuming that might be right. So it's a 2-to-1 thing. Let's just get rid of this. Not that I care how this looks, right? Just do the same thing. And the coal can just come off of this and go straight into it. Weird setup, but it works. You can always change it. And then we do a, oops, conveyor pole. Up here. We do merger. About here. And we do conveyor belt 1, try to connect here. 2, try to connect here. Conveyor belt 2 needs to take 120 coal into here. And then I'd like to I need to flush the water somehow. Does this work? This is what I want to know. Does this work?
Does this work? How is that all? I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I think I want to check over. I'm not sure.
If there's a closed system of water,
Oh my goodness.
Will it be able to produce stuff, or is it gonna get choked? It ought to refill itself from itself in a closed loop of water. And it should refuse to mine additional water on top of what this is flushing back into the system, I think. That's what I think it should do. So this should work, I think. Because you want the water to connect right back into the water. And it says, I'll just use the water instead of the mined water. So that should stop trying to produce so much water. It'll produce just under the, yeah, because it should just use this water instead of from the lake.
Good. The
It's producing 120 water per minute.
All the way from the oil area to the
should work. What?
Sorry, I got my sandwich.
Oh.
The oil has come on the belt almost all the way oil area to the transport hub.
And we are making a crap ton of aluminum scraps. That's what that does. It makes a crap ton. So I don't even know if I want a storage place for it. I'm gonna do a bio break in a minute and get more coffee. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that now. I'll be right back. And then we get the ingots. And then I can make Then we can make casings. Aluminum casings.
And if I had enough, I might see if there's a lot of reinforced steel plate, and I can double up this belt, because it's really not. I just filled 3 more crates with plastic, and so it bought us a bunch of time. But
okay,
actually,
good.
I'm going to do transport runs, but I'm going to bring fuel back to the base. We've still got it like a row of packaged fuel, so we're not going to have to make more. We probably will never have to make more.
More what?
More packaged fuel.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's take a look at what a foundry does.
Hmm.
1975.
I got to finish my cable production.
Okay.
I've got those 2 refineries making 150 more copper that will support 5 constructors making wire, which will support 5 constructors making cable. So I'll go from, I think it's 150 to 300 a minute.
And is that the only place you can get silica? Is from the bauxite?
Silica, no. Silica is the other thing you can make with quartz.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because there's a, I understand here there is a limitation to the silica. Right. You need to supplement the silica.
Or silica, right? Yeah, you need to bring it. You could probably do a couple of runs and support it for a long time, but I'm back at the silica or the quartz crystal place. I've got a thing making silica, and I'm sure there's a.
That's what right. You were making silica, yeah. Okay, I was, yep.
Running little belts, and so it's not in a convenient place at all.
This makes a crap ton of aluminum scraps. I might have to like figure out a way to. I might flush that every once in a while. Just flush it. Because I really don't need that many. So I'll just make, this makes quite a few. So aluminum scraps and silica, which is the output of all of this, really. So we'll do a. I should have enough for that. Let's do we can go up this way.
Well, now the plastic runs from my circuit boards is just from the hub to the circuit board area. Oh, and then so I want to do the copper. And the other thing I want to do at some point near the base is build a little mall with parked storage for all the things that you and I want to pick up and go do. And some of it can be belted in, but just be, we have it stored, bring it from there. But first I'll go to the quartz area and set aside a whole bunch of the silica so that it's making more instead of, I'm sure it's stalled right now. And you've got all this quartz belted in, so we can start making it pretty much anywhere.
This will use as much silica as possible for now.
Actually, the silica is in the more convenient location.
I should probably do something similar. I could just have it make whatever it can make out of this for now. Okay, so I think I can just plug all this stuff in now. One, two, three, four. I only need to plug 4 things in.
I just added 2 more storage things to the silica. There'll be a lot. Yeah, there's thousands here, and that'll be doubled.
There goes. Oh, I didn't give this a place to go. I actually want this to be constructed. Alright, well, we got aluminum ingots.
Very cool.
It's a terrible setup. It's really funny. I think it's so funny the way I'm just like building, just sprawling things. Keep building stuff.
Yeah. Ones I've done lately.
Okay, I'm gonna keep building stuff. I'm gonna make aluminum casings. Okay? I gotta make aluminum casings.
I put a couple of storage units for the plastic that's coming in, and there was only like 2 stacks, so it's not moving quickly. But it's getting ready to belt. It'll be additional storage and really convenient. I might just grab a bunch of steel beams. We've got them stored a lot of places. We're making a lot.
This is easily modifiable. Yeah, this is a fine setup for now. I think this is long. It's working. Making aluminum casings. Hooray. I did it. We don't care about the fluid buffer that much. Yeah, and the silica that can't be... What happens if they can't get rid of the silica? Does it stop doing this?
I mean, you should be, if I remember right, you produce less silica than you need.
That is correct. Oh, you're right. You produce less silica.
So you'll be adding silica, and that'll take care of, at least as far as that. You'll use it all up.
That's right. I only made one foundry and one constructor. So
I will tell you, other than never mind trains, which are cool but hard to get right, but aluminum is just great for the upper end belts because you can shard like pure coal now, or pure iron if you needed it, and then have 4 or 5 units of aluminum belt to just get the initial output. Right now, the belt that we have that we actually make is just, what is it? Yeah, it's just, we can do 480. So I think aluminum was 720. 480 is a lot. But I think there was the one thing that goes up to 600. Yeah, pure with a Mark II and 3 shards will go up to 600. And it'd be nice to get that last 120.
yep.
And you get it for like 4 units of 4 aluminum bars because you just need it to spit out, and then you split it up. Yeah, my circuit boards had stopped because it ran out of plastic, but I bought like a full, my personal load of plastic. So I might do another run just to. Oh no, that's a lot. Yeah, in future runs I can do from the nearby hub.
Not too much. We're so close to the hazmat suits. Are there copper ingots being made anywhere or produced that are just sitting there?
There's a fair number probably in the original copper area. I used to go grab, there's one of the first beginning storage area things that's going to be full of copper. Just need like a batch. But I don't think there's any being. There's some in the second power area that I was going to turn into wire and turn into cable. You could always grab a bunch of that. I'm making 150. But
I'll
that's
take a look around.
I should maybe be storing some of that up. I was just going to finish that off, so we're making tons of cable.
Okay, there's just the basic setup like I described, making the casings over here. I didn't leave any items on the ground or in any boxes other than the production line itself. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, there's a good number of hard drives over here that we can access once we have hazmat suits. Yeah, if I get some copper ingots, I can adjust things and make enough to complete a lot of these milestones.
Cool.
So, and I should store some additional silica and set up some manually processable... Okay, I think I have a better idea for that. I have a better idea for that already. Oh, for some reason I have extra computers. I don't know why I have these. Yeah, and that's all of this stuff.
Time to do this. Oh, I guess we're not in a mad rush for cable, but this isn't going to take very much time. I probably should have done it early. Because the 150 copper has been just sitting there.
I put fabric in the medical box, because that tends to be additionally sort of what it's for. I'm not really sure where else to put it. We'll grab enough cables for that. Okay. Oh, we can do this. Yeah, excellent. Goody, goody, goody.
Milestone reached.
Cool.
With the new hazmat suit and iodine-infused filters, you will be protected against uranium-based radiation.
Okay, okay. So I can set up 2 less productive aluminium sets and make one of each. I'll change that. So, and I won't waste my time I won't haul silica. I'll just let it be 3/4 efficient, making aluminum or aluminium.
Right. Yeah.
Ingots.
Oh,
and then I can feed 1 copper ingots, and that's what I'll do. I'll just feed one of them copper ingots, and they'll split the crappy production each. They'll just be 3/4 capacity or whatever it is. So that's probably best. And now I have we have wasted gas mats because we're just gonna have the better ones soon. But it's still funny to have it.
Yeah.
You just upgrade immediately, and it doesn't take that long to fix it. But you know, having not played the game before, if I played again, I would rush off and try to get that stuff. I would be able to get that a lot faster since I've played now.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have set more things up automated, but you know, doing my best here.
No, there's always, I mean, anytime I finish doing something, it's like you can immediately think of ways that it could have been.
Alright, kind of. Actually, just ran out of space here. I just need to know what I need to build a few things. I keep messing around with these storage containers over here. Like, I just keep adding more. But it's working for now. Oh, I have extra crap. Oops. And we need another constructor and foundry. So we need concrete and rotors. And I need enough for the belts. And these will be fine for that. Steel beams and those are good. So these. Gonna lose some space on copper.
All right, now I've got a lot of storage here for wire. Cable.
I don't need the cup, right?
Milestone exchange completed. Accelerator engine complete.
Cool.
This is just a bunch of plastic pieces, mostly. So that'll be done with the plastic piece. We'll have hover pack and aeronautical engineering soon. There's we need to make extra stuff for. No, we won't have aeronautical engineering. We'll have logistics Mark V and hover pack. Logistics Mark V and hover pack. Aeronautical engineering, we need radio control units. Which I might
you're getting
manually a little bit.
Yeah, more and more complicated, and that's what I did when I get to the cutting edge stuff. It's just I'll just back up.
Oh, I need cables.
How many do you need?
No, I need to make sure that I have cables in my inventory to adjust the construction area that I'm doing with the aluminum.
Yeah, because I'm making 300 a minute now instead of 150. And got a lot of storage here.
I will grab the stack of 200. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, I think that'll be okay. That'll be enough to make a ton of plastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and dish my inventory out here.
Is there one of these that would be good to store wire in, cable?
These three are the ones I use for my inventory, and these ones.
Okay.
I sort of use these 5, I guess, as my inventory. Anything on the side is good for excess stuff.
Okay, I'll throw the cable.
Well, cable would be better off over in the totes by the cables. I'm familiar with going over there for them.
All right.
I would probably end up moving them over there, but they can go wherever.
That I'm going to start setting up the mall.
Oops. I have, that's fine.
Yeah, I might look for an area to start doing some storage mall.
Okay. Everybody.
Probably not near this plastic or poison. I think that's always poison. I don't think you can destroy them. But it doesn't cost much to find out. I blew up one of them. I guess I remember doing it.
It's the coal over there.
And these are like anteater hills or something, I think. And I'm blowing them up.
Let's see, there's a coal. There's more coal. Cool.
So this area used to be poison fumes is now healthy.
Excellent. You can blow the things that make the green smoke?
Yeah.
Like, not just the flower creatures, but the actual, like, rock area, the rocks around the area that make it green?
Those are like ant hill or termite hill or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I didn't understand what you were blowing up. That sounds great. Yeah. So now I know I'll go ahead and do that whenever I see him. Oh, I'm dropping stuff.
concrete storage here is full. I'll do a couple blocks.
So I need another constructor for silica. That looks kind of funny. Constructor for silica and foundry. How does that work again? This and silica. This and silica. I need this and silica. Yeah, there's plenty there. Really drops off. Okay. This silica. Go straight in there. Wait. A little funny. That should look reasonable enough. It's gonna look stupid, but I accept it. So that'll keep making stuff. And I guess I just need another line of silica. That. Another foundry. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm doing something wrong here. I'm gonna need another foundry after this. It's 2 foundries.
I think maybe I'll build storage. You kind of want to have on the ground level or easily accessible, but
Oh, an assembler. This doesn't look great.
it was one of those things up on top of the hill. Get too easy.
Okay. I plugged a few more things in.
Cool. What? Oh, right. How soon do you have 100 aluminum? What is that? Miles? Oh, logistics. Wow. Oh, yeah. That'll start using to give you a great use for the aluminum. I'm going to do the storage mall up here. I think it's kind of. We might want to buy the lights so that we're not making everything dark.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out here until a bunch of this plastic stuff is done, this aluminum or whatever, and then I'll complete some of these things.
Cool.
2 things that'll be done. It'll just take a minute.
And I'll try to build a convenient ramp up to this. Hopefully this isn't too much in the way. If you want to rejigger any of the setup, that would be fine. This is kind of stupid.
Okay, that's pretty good. And whenever we need more of this stuff, for now, just bring some copper ingots, and that can make more of the aluminum sheets, whatever these are called. These are the what is this? All-clad aluminum sheet. I always want to say aluminium. All-clad.
Yeah, no, and I think the original
all-clad.
British and the British spelling might still be that. I think Gramp always called it aluminium.
It's like after I've heard that a few times, and it's like aluminum. It's like, oh well. Oh yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, it is spelled. It's not spelled aluminium. I'm just used to it.
I think, like I said, I think maybe the British.
It's like petrol. Sometimes I prefer petrol or lift or aluminium. It's just sometimes I just think of it that way. Plenty of reasons. And this looks good. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Yep, good. Yeah, this is sufficient. I don't really care. Change it again later. I'll wait until there's like 300, I think. Or 400. It's gonna take a while. Oh, I forgot we can make jetpacks too. Oh, we already have jetpacks. What am I thinking? I was thinking we're about to get the hover thing. Got mixed up because it looks funky. I thought, oh, for some reason I just thought the wrong way. Or did I? Hazmat suit. Yeah, because the hazmat suit's going to be 100 of that stuff just to get the hazmat suits, which would be great to have. Consumes iodine-infused filters while worn in radioactive areas. Okay, so you still don't want to go after the uranium, but you still need both masks. You need the gas masks and the infused filters. It depends
Right.
on what you're around. Could go hunting for a minute. Wrong one.
There's going to be a lot of storage here. I mean, I'm just.
Where's the bell? I'm gonna do a bio bake real quick.
Cool.
That's good. And then I will take these.
Well, go by just setting up the storage thing. I got a lot of this mull done. But if you go by, filling,
What?
I'm getting the storage mull set up.
Oh, okay, and that required okay. The storage mall is getting set up.
Yep.
I didn't realize the iodine filters require gas filters, so or whatever they're called. It's not iodine. What is it called? It's called something like that. I got it. Yeah, it is iodine. It is iodine. I'm not sure why iodine would be some effective thing for a filter. I imagine
think
there's some
it-
reason.
Radiation. Iodine does some things for radiation sickness.
Two hazmat suits coming right up.
Cool.
And I'll make a stack of infused filters. That makes sense. Very cool. Nice. Now I got a hazmat suit. Can't hazmat suit. Look at me, I'm Matt. In cat speak. Respect all 4 mats.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. I realized I'm out of silicon for these signs.
Why do I have these here? I'll make 2 2 stacks, so we each have 50. Logistics, we can do logistics.
Milestone reached.
That only
Included
takes a
conveyor
minute.
belts and lifts can now be constructed.
Nope.
Yeah. Dang, so close.
I'm only doing the signs on one side of. What am I missing? Oh, wrong thing. I thought it was silica. It's the crystals. But I got a bunch of silica. This should be silica. Which I think will be this one. I don't know that this organ makes sense if you ever want to shuffle them around, which would probably be more time consuming than work because you're used to it. You know what I mean? I've got some things where it's like I've got mechanical parts in one place and then it switches to something else.
Okay.
Milestone reached. The hover pack enables aerial
Aluminium.
overview of all powered factories, as well as easy
Now,
transport
you've got a,
across
is there a thing
multi-level
that we can have in
buildings
our
by
hands? Because
wirelessly
I've got a
connecting
hand
to the
spot
power grid.
free now.
What?
Is there a thing that you made that goes in a hand spot?
Do you want a rifle?
Sure, yeah. And
In the hazard box. By the hub side. There's a bunch of ammo.
Cool.
The little guys go down pretty quick. The bigger guys take like 20 shots. And I haven't tested it a ton yet, but if you hold it down, I'm assuming your accuracy is reduced, and you need to click repeatedly. Like click, 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 click. I think is the best way.
Yeah.
But you're okay just holding it down.
A little glitchy with this wall. I got to put up some of these modern railing. There. I'll probably still glitch, but at least I won't be less likely to fall.
Oh, and I'm gonna stop. I think in like 10 minutes or so.
Yep, makes sense. I was thinking that was the topic we talked about. So that, of course,
okay.
I wish I was doing the mall thing because I mean this is pretty close to being very useful. like I've got circuit boards next to quartz crystal and silica. So I mean, later on, you might wish it was set up differently in terms of.
I understand.
And it might be worth like moving a couple of them to make things better. But I'm just trying to get it set up.
Yep.
And I'm putting some here for things that we really don't have in quantity yet, but gonna need eventually because they all seem to go together.
Yep.
Like, and high-speed connectors. Then at least parts of this will make sense. And the nice thing is there's pictures, so you really just run down the hallways and look, and you'll have a really good idea of what it is you can pick up.
Yeah.
And eventually, a bunch of these will have we can belt in the items that we want stored in them, so that it's not a manual process of filling up the things, but at first anyway, it will be a manual process of filling up the things.
Yep. I think that's it for the basic aluminum pieces. Mostly. I have enough for those remaining ones. You gotta build all these things. Oh, did you mean to put... Oh, wait, that's all correct. Encased... Steel beams, screws... There's no plastic. It doesn't need plastic. Yeah, it doesn't need plastic.
It's probably empty.
Oh, it's probably just empty. You're right. So I put those to... So my game didn't upload. My game hadn't seen the manufacturer since it was plastic.
Darn.
So it remembered plastic.
Yeah, I should have moved these closer to the... I should still do it. I should redo it. Yeah, I should have been, these units should have been backed right up against each other to save space.
I'm going to refill the heavy modular frame manufacturer with modular frames. Or the reinforced modular frame. It ran out of framing, so I'm going to put more regular frames inside.
Yeah, good, good. Because those we had. I mean, I've got a. Thank you. I've got
We
a.
need a bunch of them,
Yeah.
like 200 or something. We need 200 for one of the milestones.
Right, right, right.
Let me go ahead and put more steel. I'm going to refill the other things too.
Yeah, and hopefully we've got enough of the things.
I'm taking the 75 or so, the 74 here, of the frames. I'm going to move them over to the hub.
Good, good.
Stacks of reinforced iron plates.
And actually, I saved enough space where I can just put down this next row in what had been the it's a little bit tighter than I want to. These are complex.
Okay, I think I'm good to save it.
Let me just put up a couple of these signs and then.
Yep.
There we go. I've got a lot to do, and that's even before filling stuff, but I think we're going to like having this mall up here with just crap ton of everything we want, or at least enough for all of the, when you and I need something rather than,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. And then having all the crap just sitting around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the stuff.
Run
Very
around
cool.
and, oh, got a lot done. Good day, good day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Exit off just so that I'm cleared from the thing. I don't know if that helps. It seems like it does.
And we can, and then I can reduce all these things. That's great. Yeah.
Cool stuff. Well, have fun doing work.
Yeah, of course.
Good. Yeah, no good luck doing here. Doing all your